Hey you may know this, but I am actually, in fact, not just Ivycomb VTuber, but Ivycomb music as well. And I get asked very often what my favorite Ivycomb music song is, and many questions adjacent to that. So, I figured that I would just take liberty and do something that I have thought about doing for a while, which is right here. Airborne M1 has made, very generously, an Ivycomb music tier list maker on Tier Maker. And I am going to do exactly that and make an Ivycomb music tier list as Ivycomb music. And without further ado, let us begin. First off, we have Infamous. Infamous is the most recent release as of making this video. It features Yonkagor and Steph, and it is a song that I put a lot of work into and grieved over for several weeks. There's a lot about this song that's kind of fascinating. The song was written by Steph, Jan and I performed, and then I made the instrumental, and there was a lot of debate over how we were going to release it and kind of do everything, and about Jan's character, and just like, it was a song that we all grieved over because it was meant to be a spiritual successor to Notorious, and it was just, there was such a long process to actually make this song come out, so it took a lot of work to actually get it to be where we wanted it to be. And with that in mind, I think that it's a very good song, and it is very much deserving of a high tier. It's super catchy, the instrumental is pretty good, but I also know some of you guys think it's a bit too short, but I did that on purpose, actually. I wanted it to be a short song because I wanted it to be very replayable, and I think that we succeeded in that. So, with that in mind, we're going to be putting Infamous into S tier. I think that it is an S tier Ivycomb song. It is very, very catchy. Next up, we have Neverland. And Neverland is a personal favorite of mine because it is a drum and bass song. If you know me, you know that I absolutely love drum and bass for a wide variety of reasons. It's a very addictive genre to listen to, and just all around, like, highly recommended, very good. Neverland uses like bells, and just all around has a whole bunch of like Foley and noise that I just adore, and I think that I kind of nailed the instrumental on it. I think my vocals in that song are some of my best as well. There's a couple things that I even just a couple months later, I would do better, I think, if I did it now, but I would also put Neverland in S tier. I would personally rank Neverland above Infamous to my music taste, so let's do that. But these are both very good songs, and they're both in the upper echelon. Sunspots. I don't have a ton to say about this one. It's a very deep, very personal song to me, but most importantly, Sunspots is a song that has an absolutely banger instrumental that is like just incredible, and I am super proud of it. And equally importantly, Sunspots has just so much passion and emotion in it, and like, it's an addictive song. I think that it's it is my best instrumental, period. I don't think it's my best vocal work. I think that I find Infamous more addictive to listen to, so I'm gonna put Sunspots right below it. Hypnoforeak. This song is interesting because I thought it was going to do better than it actually did, but it's not all about the numbers, and I like Hypnoforeak a lot. I think that it's got like a very, like, you know, that na, 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 na. It gets stuck in your head kind of thing, and I wanted to make kind of like a club festival song that, like, the whole idea of a song is on a like meta level. It's like meant to be a hypnotizing song, and so I think that I achieved that with it. But like, it is kind of like an average Ivycomb song. It's pretty good, but like, it is not super memorable compared to my other work, I think, even like, though it's fairly recent. I would personally put it in B tier. I think that it's a good song. Like, to be clear, B and C are still good songs. D is when it's like, okay, there's things I could have definitely done a lot better here, and F is like, this is a bad song. That said, now we get into Raised by Aliens, and I'm actually going to go in not the order that they're posted here. We're going to go in the order of the actual songs in the album. So we're going to be starting off with Y2K, which was released right beforehand. Now, Y2K is, in my opinion, one of our best songs. It is extremely catchy, and it was meant to emulate kind of like 2000s pop music. You guys know how 2000s pop music sounds? Y2K is meant to be a direct emulation of that style, and I think that Steph and I freaking nailed it, dude. I love that song. Like, it just, oh my god, Y2K is such an addictive song to listen to. It has so much going for it, and I genuinely, listen to it quite often. It sounds so 2000s, and like with that in mind, the song achieved what I wanted it to. Do I think it's one of my best songs, period? No. However, that wasn't the point of the song in the first place. It was meant to emulate a nostalgic feeling. I'm going to put it in A tier because I think it's a very, very good song, but it's not one of my favorites. Noise Simulator 2002 is a song that I get memed about a lot. This song right here, Noise Simulator, is a song that people dunk on me for, and constantly they're like, Ivy, why did you do this? And the answer is simple. I wanted to make like a Backstreet Boys style song for a long time. Also, by the way, if you guys haven't noticed, I am still on the tail end of recovering from a really bad sickness I've had for like 2 weeks now, and my voice has not fully come back yet, so I apologize, but I'm doing the best that I got, okay? I'm trying here. Anyway, Noise Simulator 2002 is like a genuinely really good song, in that it emulates the style successfully. I like the vocals. I think the beat's really cool. It's a lot of fun. The lyrics are insane. Steph takes full credit for the lyrics, and that's good because he wrote them all himself. I do not claim any credit for any of the lyrics. They have nothing to do with me. I am not trying to claim anything to do with it. It is entirely Steph's echelon. You guys can yell at him. He was like, what if we wrote the song from the perspective of a 2-year-old because it's 2002? And I'm like, that's really stupid. Sure, why not? And I had to get him to change some of the lyrics before we released the final song. So this is the revised version, chat. This is the revised version. This is not my version of the song. It is the version that I wanted Steph to put out because the original was too insane. Anyway, I think that it is a good song in spite of the silliness, and I'm going to put it in C tier. I think that the insanity of it for me makes it kind of like not one of my favorites, but I do think that it's a good song conceptually. It's just I have mixed feelings about it myself. Anyway, Take the Crown. This is one of the best songs on the album. It's really, really good. It's kind of addictive, but like, I think that it is definitely one of the, I wouldn't say it's one of the best songs in the album, actually, because the problem is that I think all of Raised by Aliens is like extremely good. Take the Crown is like a very feel-good kind of like, you know, let's strive for excellence type song. It has a good vibe to it, and it executes what we wanted really well. I'll put it in B tier. Shadow in the Dark is actually one of the best songs in the album. It is amazing. It has such a good build-up. Like, oh my god, man. If I can go to it real quick here, actually. So, Shadow in the Dark, right? Like, it has this section at the end here. This part. I think that Steph absolutely killed it with the lyrics here, and like, it's such a good climax. It's one of my favorite songs that I've made. I'm putting Shadow in the Dark in S tier, but I think Sunspots, Infamous, and Neverland are all better than it. That said, now we're on Penny Pinched. This song did a lot better than I was expecting it to. I will be honest, after a lot of grieving, I did release Penny Pinched with the album, and I wanted it to be with the album, but at the time, I was a little unsure of it because I was like, oh, I probably could have done the lyrics better, this and that, and I still kind of feel that way about it. I think that it's a very catchy song, and it is very good, but it is not my favorite from the album because I feel like I could do better. In a vacuum, it is a good song. It is very catchy. It's short. It's loopable. It's nice. But I personally feel like I could have done better with it. I'm going to put it above Noise Sim in C tier, but I do think it is a C tier song personally. Vancouver is the only song on the album that was written by that was produced by Steph, and I really like it. He did the initial production, and then I went over and did a final pass. I changed the instruments, I redid everything, and I did the final mix. So Vancouver was actually kind of like the only time Steph and I have really done a collaborative production thing, and I think that it's really different than the rest of the album in good ways, while still being familiar and still being an Ivycomb song. But it is the most Stefanafro of any of our songs, and it's very interesting. I would put it at the top of B tier personally. I really like it. I like it more than Hypnoforeak. I like it more than Take the Crown. It's a very good song. End of the Worlds is amazing. There is a section in the middle that is like halftime. Where is it?
End of the world, or maybe just a joke. We'll keep on spinning, we'll watch it turn to smoke.
What's real, what's fake?
Got no lines up blurred, 'cause
But like this section is so good. I love it. This song gives me Rain World vibes. I don't know why, but I love it. It's a very catchy song with just super good lyricism and oh my god, the drum and bass parts of it and using the Royal Road progression. Oh my god, for those of you that don't know, Royal Road is a type of Japanese chord progression. It's very popular in Japan. It's not technically Japanese, but it's very popular in Japan and J-pop music and in anime music. Some people said End of the World sounded very anime. That's why. It's because it uses an anime chord progression. I'm very proud of this song. I think that it is a bottom of S tier song. Raised by Aliens, the title track of the album. This one is kind of strange. So, this is alluded to in the description of the song. I didn't actually produce Raised by Aliens. I did the final mix. This song was produced on commission. It was done by a different producer who requested specifically to not be credited. I have had this in my files since 2018, so it took 6 years for this song to finally see the light of day, thanks to Steph and the final mix and everything. So the title track of the album, interestingly enough, is not actually my production work, it is my mixing work. But yeah, it's kind of very peculiar. But that said, it was to my guidance and everything, and I'm still very happy with how the song turned out. I would put this song in like B tier. I'd put it higher, but because it's not my production, I just wouldn't feel ranking this really high because it doesn't feel as much like an Ivycomb song because I just didn't have as much of like a legitimate actual input into the song. It's not about the song not being good. It's that like I can't rank it higher because this is a ranking of my own music, and this is the least Ivycomb music song I've ever released. Anyway, that's funny because right afterwards is Free. This is the best song on the album. With one exception, that's Rubicon, but this is easily my favorite song that I've ever made. Except for Neverland. I know that I'm like retconning things right after I say them, but like Neverland is my favorite song of mine, period. It is my favorite song I've ever made. I love Neverland. Free is incredible. The chords, all the melodies are beautiful, the pacing is perfect, and it's just so emotional, right? Like Steph killed it with these vocals, and then my vocals come in here.
If you took it all away, oh, would I be better off today?
And this song was truly collaborative because most of the work was done by both Steph and I. It was not biased towards one of us. We both put in a ton of work on this song, and I'm so proud of it. It is awesome and absolutely was worth all the time we spent on it. Terminal 18 is incredible. I love the multi-genre aspect of it. I think my sound design in it is really peak, and I would put it in A tier. I think that it's really good. I put it above Y2K. Strays is the fan favorite from the album, and I think it's the second best song on the album. There's no other song like Strays. I've heard music that's kind of like of the same kind of genre in general, but I think it's fair to say that Strays as a musical experience is unlike anything else. It is a truly unique song. There's so much vocal variety in it. It is punchy. It is fast-paced. I'm really proud of it because, you know, there's the keyboard foley in the intro, and it's just like, it has this frantic aura about it, which was intentional because this song is meant to be about the pandemic, about 2020, and like, I think we nailed it. I think that we got it 100% across. You know, the whole Cult of Strays thing is like, oh, the lyrics in the song are amazing too. Steph killed it. I killed it. It is easily an S tier Ivycomb song. I think it should be right below Infamous and above Sunspots. Rubicon. You need to listen to it. If you haven't listened to Rubicon, chat, I say chat, I'm not even streaming this. Guys, you need to listen to Rubicon if you haven't already. It is an incredible song. I cannot describe it. I am so proud of this song, genuinely, and I don't know what else to say. I think that Rubicon is some of my best work, and I'm putting it right below Free, because Free is my favorite. Rubicon is a better song, but I'm putting it below because I just like Free more. But Rubicon is like, It is such a good finisher for the album, and if you listen through the entire album and finish with Rubicon, I promise you, it is worth the experience. Like, the Raised by Aliens album tells a story. It is not one song or a bunch of songs that, like, sound similar or whatnot. It is not. It is a whole bunch of songs that sound totally different, but they're all connected because they tell a story. They tell a story of a person growing up in the age of the internet, and Rubicon is such an amazing, emotional, charged finisher. You need to listen to Rubicon if you haven't already. It is amazing, and it is such a good avant-garde, strange song. I forgot Kid Again. Kid Again's B tier. Anyway, In the Light. This song is fascinating to me because I thought this song was going to do pretty well, and then it flopped really badly, and that's a shame because I actually, like, conceptually, it is another song of ours that I would consider kind of a little bit avant-garde, but, like, I really like it. It has this like, it has a unique sound that's still distinctly Ivycomb, but it's not like any of my other work, and I really like that about it. It's a really, really cool song that I am proud of, and I think that my pride in it is entirely justified. Very cool. It's a very cool song. That said, I think that it is an A-tier song. I think it's actually... You know what? Actually, no. I'm gonna put this below Raised by Aliens above Kid Again, because, like, I thought about it. I'm like, no, relative to these songs, yeah, actually, like, it's definitely not some of my best work, but it is a good song, and I am proud of it. Make Believe, on the other hand, is, I don't even need to, like, describe the song too much. I'd say that it's top of A tier. Make Believe is extremely good vocal work. I'm really proud of it. There's one section where I go high and, like, right here, this part right here.
But you could never do that. You're just a dummy. You're so fucking funny, loser.
I absolutely love this song. I'm really proud of it. It's super catchy, and I think that it showcases my vocal abilities well. Now, that said, that song came out roughly a year ago, and in that time, my vocals have improved very, very much. But for the time it came out, I think that Make Believe was an incredibly good song. I think that it's a song that I have a good right to be proud of, and it's really good. It's aged really well. I'm proud of it. Cybernetic Heart. I don't think I need to say too much about this song. It is popular for a reason. It is one of my most popular songs ever, actually. And I think it has earned that spot on my discography because it is a super, like, it's a mid-2010s styled song with modern production quality and standards, and, like, I love the way that it sounds. I love how nostalgic it makes me feel. I like the writing about protogens and about, like, kind of cybernetic characters in general. I think that I killed it with the song's instrumental. I think Steph killed it with the lyrics, and it is an Antihuman song, and all Antihuman songs are amazing. This is also the first actual Antihuman song we're putting anywhere on the list. I think that it is an S tier song. I'm putting it right below Rubicon and right above Infamous. LDR. Criminally underrated Ivycomb song. S tier very easily. I'm going to put it right below Strays. My vocals, and this is my best vocal song of 2024. Like, no doubt. I killed the vocals on this. It was incredible. Super good. I don't have too much to say. I love this song. I think that it has a good instrumental, good lyrics. It's a very easy to listen to song that's about love. The Metahuman Boy remix is an A tier song. The Retro remix is a B tier song. I don't have too much to say about these two. They're not my work technically. They are remixes, so I will just put them where I think they belong and then move on from them. Now, Data Reject. So, this song is super interesting to me for many reasons. I was genuinely really worried about this song performing because, well, Data Reject is not like any of my other music, and it's, like, kind of not like a lot of other music in general. Like, it is a rap song with, like, dark rap elements and pop elements and general hip hop, but, like, it doesn't really neatly fit into any of those genres because it uses elements of all of them, right? Like, if we play the song here, even in the intro, it's not normal.
I don't wanna be a construct of your fucked up delusions. Please be honest with me and see your mirrors tainted by green. Why do you need to come?
Like, this intro section is incredibly good, but then the dark rap section comes in, and I really get to flex my vocal abilities here, right here.
Wasteful to see. I whisper in the name of my kid when all the darkness sometimes tries to crawl underneath my skin. Life for the hopeless who came before to see retribution in vain. The discourse of the world should be driving us insane.
And I want to do more music like Did a Reject. I think it's incredibly good. It's easily an S tier song, and like, it's kind of hard to rank this song because it's not like any of my other music. But like, if I had to, I think that I like it slightly more than Infamous, but not as much as Cybernetic Heart. I'm very proud of it. It's a very, very good song. Now, Suspend My Belief. This is the Gummy Goose song, and this song, really good, and it also did actually perform pretty well. I think that Steph killed the vocals on this. It was very, like, suburban inspired. Like, if I play the instrumental, you'll hear it. I think I wanted to do, like, a suburban kind of thing with this. I think I nailed it. I'm very proud of it. It sounds very dark, very brooding, and I like mixing orchestral with pop music and electronic music. So, I'm really proud of how this sounds, and it's just... The song itself is really good. I listen to the song quite often, actually. I would put it in A tier, probably above the Metahuman Boy remix of LDR, but not above Y2K. Antivillain is next, I believe. Yes, Antivillain is in fact next. Now, Antivillain is like a chapter marker in Ivycomb music, because leading up to Antivillain, people were starting to really take Ivycomb music seriously, I feel. Because like, originally I was just kind of like a little guy, right? And I really like the fact that when Antivillain came out, people actually did take it entirely seriously and were like, oh my god, we're getting more Antihuman lore. This is awesome. This is so cool. It's so exciting. This song is amazing. I think that I absolutely killed the instrumental. It is so villain sound. Like, this song is like a Disney villain song. It is extremely good. It is extremely addictive. It tells you a lot while also not telling you much of anything at all. And I think that is the kind of thing that you need in like an introductory villain song, because we don't know a lot about Gron. I know a lot about Gron, but you guys don't know a lot about Gron as a villain. And Antivillain as a song name was picked very, very intentionally. It is not because it sounds cool or this or that, or like it's some meta joke. Like, Antivillain is very deliberate. You don't know a lot about Gron, but the song is painting him as a villain, but the song is called Antivillain. I think that this song is conceptually incredible. It sounds awesome, and it's just great. I would put it also right below Cybernetic Heart, I think. It's an S tier song for sure. It's very, very, very good. No Eternity and its alternate mix. Now, I'm very proud of No Eternity, but it came to be in a very interesting way. It was meant to be a commission for a very good friend of mine, but it ended up not being used for the commission, so I kind of just repurposed it. I was going to potentially make it into a Cult of the Lamb song, but I opted to not actually do that. That said, I think I killed the vocals on this very well, and the instrumental is... Wow, the instrumental is, like, incredible, actually. Like, there's this one part where it, like... This part, where the piano is going all crazy... And like, it's just, oh, it's so soundtrack. That said, I think No Eternity is like a mid-high B tier song. It's very good. I would put it above Hypnoforeak. I put it above Vancouver, actually. The alternate mix is the best parts of the song. I would put the alternate mix slightly above it, actually. I'd probably put it right here in A tier. Sahara. This is, oh my god. Any of you guys that are big fans of Ivycomb music, you probably love Sahara, or do you really like it? I don't know anyone that really hates Sahara, but it is a long song. It is 7 minutes and 47 seconds long, and it is by far the largest song I've ever made. It will not be for long. There is a song coming out this year that will be longer than Sahara, and I know that some of you guys have expressed that you're very excited for whatever the next long Ivycomb music song is. Song length was a thing that's very interesting to me, because I never make my songs with length being a thing in mind. Length happens based on how the song feels. Sahara is meant to be a very in-depth story song, and it is meant to be like, it's meant to be about the complexities of dissociative identity disorder, but like told through the lens of a character. And so that's a very, very nuanced, incredibly deep topic that even this song cannot cover all of, but like, I think that sound-wise, it is incredible. It's such a unique song with like so many different parts that just do different things. Like the orchestral section here in the middle is incredible, and this part with the strings, it's like, I'm so proud of this song, and I think I've earned that pride. Sahara is easily one of my best songs. It's held up very well. Could I do it better now? Yes, but it's aged very well, and it is incredible. I would put it right above Cybernetic Heart, personally. Slugcat Pinball. You know, anyway, Slugcat Pinball is like a solid like A-tier song. Luminescence. Luminescence is my second favorite song. I'm very proud of Luminescence. It is extremely personal to me. And like Neverland is conceptually meant to be kind of like a sequel to Luminescence, but not directly. They're not directly related. But like Luminescence is just, oh my god, the piano is so good. The drum and bass sections go so hard. It's so easy to listen to, and the vocals are so beautiful. I'm so proud of the writing, even to this day. I think that I nailed this song in pretty much every way. I really like the artwork for it. I think Doodle killed it. Just overall, I love Luminescence. It's one of my best songs, and like, oh dude, the melody, dun, 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 dun. Like, it's just so easy to listen to over and over and over and over again so many times, and like, god, this song makes me emotional. I love Luminescence. It's easily one of my best songs, and I think it's underrated personally. Like, it's crazy to say that about any of my music, because it's got like 2.5 million plays, but like, I think that like, compared to like False Idol, for example, I think Luminescence is more deserving of plays than False Idol, but False Idol is still a really good song. Lovesick. This is going to be the first song that people are going to probably think my own opinion of my own music is controversial. I think that Lovesick should have not been as long as it is. I think that I should have genuinely just not extended the instrumental and duplicated the vocals. I think that I should have just let it be half its length, and it would have been better. I like it. It is kind of Bluebirdy, but like more of a love song. But I don't have any strong positive feelings towards it beyond like it's kind of good sounding. I think that it was very much like between Spider Bites and the song that came after this, which I believe was Luminescence. I didn't really have any songs come out for like 3 months, and this was an intermediary song. And in hindsight, I wish that I just released Luminescence sooner, because Luminescence was done about the same time as Lovesick, but I was like, oh, I gotta get another song out and like have my release schedule. Lovesick is the only time I've ever released a song to just release a song, and like, it is a little rough around the edges and doesn't really feel fully finished, and like, I like the artwork a lot for it, but like, I think this song has a good foundation, but I released it too early. I just simply released it too early. I'm gonna give it a D tier. And to be clear, it's still a good song. I still enjoy it, but being totally candid, I think that this is like my biggest blunder. I think that I shouldn't have released this song when it came out. Spider Bites, on the other hand, is an incredible song that has aged very well, and it was one of the early Steph Ivycomb collabs, and it is incredible. Genuinely, like, I killed the instrumental. Atmo killed the instrumental. She did a great job on it, and Atmo is one of my alters, for the record. She did this, and she did a great job on it. It sounds like none of my other music, and I need to make more music like Spider Bites, I think. That said, lyrically, it's incredible, sounds incredible, and it is just some of my best work. Spider Bites has aged very well, and I would say, oh, it's tough, man. The problem is, like, not to toot my own horn too much here, part of the problem with ranking Ivycomb music is that I think that most of my work is genuinely really good. I know I am biased because I am the musician, but I do truly believe that I am a good musician, and I've worked really hard to get to the point that I'm at in my career and everything, and like, I think that I just make a lot of really good music that's easy to listen to, but it's very distinctly my style. Spider Bites is an Ivycomb music version of Electro Swing, because it doesn't sound like regular Electro Swing, but I love that about it. It's really good. I think I put it above Sahara, but not above Rubicon, Free, or Lumen. Like, it's up there. Worlds of Everything. This song is awesome. The references to the show, the way Steph wrote the lyrics, the fast pacing of it, and how frantic it sounds. I just think it's a good song overall. There's not too much else to say about it. Do I think it's some of my best work? No. I also made it in like 2 days because I was trying to get it out, you know, like because the TADC had just come out. That said, I can work really fast. Some of my songs come out really quickly. So let's say, I'd say I'd put it like probably right here between Terminal 18 and Make Believe. Five Nights at Freddy's. I think that this song turned out really good. That said, it is a cover of like the FNAF meme song, and like I don't think it's better than the original. It is really good. It is my take, but like it's kind of like in the grand scheme of my discography, it's a little bit forgettable compared to my other stuff, which is funny to say about a FNAF song. So many like nerdcore and internet musicians get their footing from Five Nights at Freddy's, and I always find it really bizarre that like my nerdcore music almost always performs worse than my regular like indie music, aside from my Cult of the Lamb songs. So like I don't make nerdcore much because I only make it when I'm really inspired to make it. So I guess it's just kind of strange to me because like I always like I want to make more nerdcore because I'm genuinely inspired to make some of it, and I am going to be releasing more nerdcore this year, but my regular original music just tends to do better. It's weird. That said, I don't have too much to say about this. I think it's better than Lovesick, but like only by a little bit, so we're going to put it in C tier. Notorious. What a Notorious song. This song is going in S tier. It's very catchy. Some of my friends, actually a lot of my friends, think that Notorious is the best Ivycomb music song. I don't agree. I think Neverland, Luminescence, Free, Rubicon, Spider-Bite, Sahara, Cybernetic Heart, and Antivillain are better. I'd say it trades blows with Data Reject. I'm going to put it above because of the popularity of it, but I don't think that Notorious is a top 5 Ivycomb song. I think it is top like 10 probably, but that's where I would rank it. I love it. It's very, very catchy. It's a great song. It's very feel good. I like everything about it. The other songs are just better to me. Antihuman. Oh, we finally got into Antihuman. So this song is so fascinating to me, guys, because now hear me out here, right? Antihuman was a kind of somewhat risky song in my brain. At this point, I had already been making, like, obviously furry music, but Antihuman was the first song I was going to make that was like, this is a song that is a furry song. It is unquestionably furry music. No one is going to fight that. Antihuman is a furry song. And, like, the piano, like, just the kind of, like, it's not really swingy. The ragtime piano with the vocals that come in here, how they do. The chorus is really catchy.
Hey, sorry, can you come round again? I don't need to see the
The brass hits really hard. If we move forward a little bit here, there's one part that's incredible. This part right here. Like, just the instrumental bouncing off the vocals and the vocals themselves and the lyrics and Steph's, like, just sound. Antihuman is incredible. It is my best song from 2023. I love it. It is incredible, and I very easily put it in S tier. And it spawned the Antihuman storyline. It made me realize people are invested in my characters. So I would probably say that Antihuman should be like, I would put it below Spider-Bites because I think that Spider-Bites is better musically. But like, I listen to Antihuman more than any other Ivycomb song. I love Antihuman. It is so good. Like, actually so good. I genuinely love Antihuman. I don't know what else to say about it. I think I nailed it. Fratricide is also from the Mocha era of Ivycomb music, where I made like a lot of songs that were very punchy. Fratricide is like, I think Fratricide is everything Lovesick wishes it could be. It's a really punchy song. It has great air to it, good pacing. The sound design is incredible in it. My vocals are a little bit weak in the song. They are good, but they could have been a lot better. I think that I would rank it right below Y2K. It's a very good song, but my vocals are a lot better today than they were in 2023. And so I think that it has aged really well in spite of my vocals being not that great, rather than because they are. System Error is a song that I feel kind of the opposite about. I was very proud of it at the time, but like, and it is kind of a little bit avant-garde, but like, I think that System Error has aged not that well. It's not really that popular these days. Like, I think that it has actually aged, unlike a lot of my songs from this time. It feels like a more amateur song of mine, and it is still like evokes a certain feeling in my brain, and it's meant to be about what dissociation feels like, and it's another DID song, but like, I think I could just simply make it better today. I could just do System Error better. That is what it boils down to. It has nothing to do with like the song is bad or anything. It would just be better if I did it today. It is not anything deeper than that. That said, very cool. Bluebird. Oh, Bluebird. I have a love-hate relationship with this song. And the big reason why is because like this song is catchy. It is annoyingly catchy.
I'm so done with being a little possessed, but your love is just so fresh, it's intoxicating. Just scroll.
I get told a lot by people that they like Bluebird, but they wish it was better, which I think is really funny because like the thing is that it is like, it's a pop song about social media addiction, and like it's very repetitive, and that's on purpose. People think that it's like out of laziness sometimes, but no, it's not. It is deliberately meant to be a repetitive song, because the whole idea of Bluebird conceptually is it's meant to be a song that evokes the feeling of like being trapped scrolling through your feed on like Twitter, right? That's why it's called Bluebird. But the thing is that it is so good at being a catchy pop song that it has become annoying to a lot of people, and I'm sorry, everybody. Please forgive me. That said, I succeeded very, very well at what I wanted to do, which is make a ridiculously stupid, dumb, catchy pop song. Bluebird and I mean, like, it's popular. Bluebird is one of my only songs on Spotify with over 2 million plays, and I think that it deserves to be in the bottom of S tier, because it is annoyingly catchy, but it is a good song, and it is very catchy. Sweet Little Lies, another song from the like Mocha era, and I really like Sweet Little Lies. I like the original song by Brulo quite a lot. Like genuinely, Sweet Little Lies is one of my favorite pop songs. Tell me all your sweet, sweet little lies, all about the dark places you hide. Tell me all your problems, make them mine. Tell me all your sweet, sweet little lies. Like, it's just, it has a great descending melody. The original instrumental is really good, and this instrumental is like, I think that this song is a perfect cover example, because I am trying to make a cover of the song. My version of Sweet Little Lies is much more dark and menacing and brooding than the original was, and I think that because of that, it has a distinct sound that the original Sweet Little Lies doesn't have. And I mean that in a very, very good way. My Sweet Little Lies is like just, it's a different song. It's very unique. And honestly, I'm quite proud of it. I think that it's a good song. I think that it should be in A tier, because I would rank it above these songs, but like, honestly, even Slug Cat Pinball I think is better than it. It just simply like, I've just gotten better at making music since this time. Like, this song was very good for my abilities at the time. I could probably make it an S tier song today. Fool's Gold is one of my later Cult of the Lamb songs. I think it's my last one to date. Yes, it is. I will be making more Cult of the Lamb songs in the not too distant future, guys, but for the time being, Fool's Gold is my most recent, and like, I think that it is good. End of statement. I would rank it like above Penny Pinched, but like, I think every other song here is better than it, and like above it. I mean, everything in B tier is better, and it's just kind of like, it's a good song, but it's the kind of song that comes on your Spotify, and like, if you've heard it already today, you skip it. If you've heard it once, you don't skip it, but you don't really think about it. That's all I have to say about it, really. It's good. Ninth Life. This song is a great foundation with bad vocals, and I could do it a lot better today. I would put it in D tier. I just think that my work has gotten a lot better since the song came out. And like, even at the time, I thought that my vocals were kind of just okay in it. Like, I do a death impression, and people said my impression was really good, but like, I feel like musically, my vocals in the song were just okay. And the impression is really good with just okay vocals. Like, it's whatever, man. The actual instrumental's pretty good, but like, the vocals hold the song back. They really do. And I would love to remake this at some point and just do it better. Polaroid. This is using the old Polaroid artwork, and the thing about this is, I will admit this. This used Gen AI. I used Midjourney for this, and I took this down. Snuffles was like, "Is this Gen AI, Ivycomb? You should change it." And I'm like, I should change it. And then, admittedly, I just forgot to. And it is the only time I've ever used Gen AI for anything in my content. And honestly, I'm kind of embarrassed about it because, like, I would never do that today. I like, even shortly afterwards, I was like, I should have just waited for an art piece to be done for this song. I don't know why I did this. I felt so stupid about it. And like, it's embarrassing, and I'm glad that I changed the artwork. Now it's a picture of one of my old cars. But like, I honestly, like, when I think of this song, I think more about this artwork and like that I'm embarrassed that I use Gen AI for anything. Like, retro is a secondary alias for me, and so like, I kind of just focus more on the music with it, and it's less about the artwork and whatnot. But like, truth be told, like, I just wish that I had just not been stupid about that. Anyway, people make mistakes. I've had more than my share. This is my only AI mistake ever. I think that's pretty good. I changed it and moved on from it and have not looked back since. That said, the song itself is really good. People ask about it a lot. And it stylistically is a retro song, so I will put it in A tier. Forgotten. This song is really good, and to my heart is not forgotten, but definitely it's not like one of my more popular songs. It's really good. I love the song a lot. I wrote it in 2017, so it's very old, but like, I think it's aged incredibly well, and it kind of feels timeless to me. And because of that, I think that like, it is not anything extremely special, but it is an emotionally charged song that I like a lot. I would put it right below Make Believe. It's a good song, but it's like, it's not one of the greats. Tokyo Anniversary. This is a remix. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I will put it in B tier because I think it's really good. I'm going to put it right above In Delight. Sheep to Goat. I think my vocals could have been better than this song, but other than that, I think it's one of my best instrumentals from the 2022 era of my music. I'm genuinely quite proud of how the song sounds. I think that it's just got a great sound to it overall. And like, again, it's from the Cult of the Lamb, like, peak hype area, and like, the artwork is killer. Doodle did an amazing job in the artwork for this song. So I think that like, overall, Sheep to Goat is a great song. That could have had better vocals from me, but like, addictive instrumental, great vocals from Shwabadi. I would put it like right here, right above Terminal 18. It's just a good song. False Idol. It's iconic. There's not too much to be said about the song. I need to make more music like False Idol. I think that personally, False Idol is like, I think that I would put it right above Shadow in the Dark. Yeah. It is like, all of these songs are better than False Idol. However, False Idol is iconic. It is a great song. It is super brooding and villainy, and like, my vocals in it were really good, especially for the time, and the instrumental was great. It's a great complete package. It's a longer song, which I know you guys like, and I like it. And like, dude, the thing with False Idol is like, it evokes the feeling of Narender. I don't know how else to describe it, but that's how I feel about it. I feel like this song is an adequate like representation of how Narender Cult of the Lamb feels. And so it deserves an S tier position. I won't submit D tier. This song has the same problem as Ninth Life. It is an okay song that like, and honestly, especially with the actual like sound of it, is like, this is one of the first songs that I actually wrote after returning to making the music after like a several year hiatus, because a lot of these songs were backlog projects of mine that I re-released under Ivycomb. Like, this is when I actually started making music again, and it is very rough around the edges. It's good, but it's rough around the edges, and I think that it is noticeably lesser quality than the rest of my discography. Ghost, on the other hand, is extremely good. Very underrated OG Ivycomb song, A tier. I don't have too much else to say about this. A lot of you guys probably haven't even heard Ghost. It is a song I did with Shwabadi, and funnily enough, I'm pretty sure it is one of Shwabadi's most popular songs still. Yep, it's 7th on his Spotify right now, which is awesome. It's a great song, to be fair. Like it's underrated. It has a great chorus. Like the instrumental's so cool too. It's about being pushed aside by like a partner or your friends, and like, it's so good, dude. That's Ghost. You haven't listened to it? Hopefully that'll encourage you to. It's a very good song. But yeah, I like it a lot. I would put it in A tier. I would put it above Polaroid though. It should be here. It's a really good song. Anyway, this right here is Shadow in the Dark. And Shadow in the Dark is an interesting one because I lost the project file for this song before I released it. So I had to like kind of splice it up and do stuff in that regard. And I did. I managed to make it work. But like, I wish I could have actually finished the song properly. It's future based. It's different than a lot of my modern stuff. And I like it a lot. But it is one of my more amateur sounding songs. And I think like, I would put it between Five Nights at Freddy's and System Error. It's good, but it's just an older song. That's like, you guys will find that like a lot of my older music will just rank lower because it's just not as good as my newer stuff. Like the artist improves. Crazy concept, I know. But yeah, The Imposter. We're not going to talk about it. It's going in F tier. Gizabyte. This is one of the last pieces I ever got of my Primeagen before I sold it. I won the original Primeagen auction back in 2014. And I passed that on to someone else. They're very nice. They own the character now, and they've redesigned it. So Node and Node and the redesign that I did have both been retired as designs, but I'm still allowed to use this artwork for the song and everything. And it's awesome. It was done by a guy on Twitter who is credited on the YouTube video, whose name I'm forgetting right now. It's escaping me, but like it's Jesse something. They're super talented, genuinely really awesome. You guys should check out their work. But I would say like this song is pretty good. It's a dubstep song. I haven't really done much dubstep in the modern era. I used to do it a lot in the 2010s, but I don't write dubstep these days. That said, I think it's a pretty good song. I would put it like in my current taste. I don't really listen to it, but like I'd say it's like a B tier song. It has good production and it's unique. I put it right below Kid Again. Secret Admirer has no vocals. It is a future-based song. I like it. It's old Ivycomb music. I don't have too much to say about it other than I think that it should be probably in like C tier. Just because like I prefer music with vocals and like it's a good song, but it's from the old Ivycomb era. Leave a Message is also an old song of mine that like I wrote this in a morning. I made the instrumental in like 40 minutes and I just wrote it and then I put it out. I've never done that since because I like at the time I didn't really take my music career seriously. This song has gotten like 500,000 streams, which is really surprising to me because I think that it's just okay, but some people love it, and maybe I should do more songs that are basically slam poetry, but like it's not really my thing. It was very avant-garde and experimental for me at the time, but I think I could have just done better with this song, so I put it in D tier. This is Drift T, which is a song that I wrote back when I had modified my original Model 3, which is what the art is. This is a real picture of my Model 3. And yeah, I think that it was pretty cool, but like I don't have too much else to say other than that. It's a funk song. Okay, one thing I will say is that a lot of people ask me who did the vocals. Let me play this for you real quick. There's that, and then Clutch too. Where is it? Hold on. So a fun fact for you guys, both of those songs, I did the vocals in them. People ask me a lot, Ivy, who did the vocals on this song? I did. Those are my vocals. I know that you might be like, what? You don't sound like that, Ivy. I do. And it further again emphasizes the absolutely, what's it called? I was just informed that there are chicken legs for me. I love the absolutely insane, like, variety that I can do with my own voice. This song, I think, is just okay. I'd put it in, like, D tier. It's experimental. Didn't really like it that much. The Sparkle Canro remix. I like this song a lot. It's very good. I'll put it in, like, put it in C tier. I don't have too much else to say about it. Again, remixes I'm not going to talk too much about. Flute Gang. This is a song I was very proud of, and I made this song entirely on stream. I think that for my instrumental only songs, it is one of the best. And personally, I would rank this probably an A tier. It's probably my best instrumental only song. It's very funny, and I'm just proud of it, man. It's a good song. I love the second drop in it. Like, if you guys haven't heard it, it's just like a goofy, silly, easy listening song, and it's meant to be a reference to like Exil, who makes a lot of flute stuff, and they inspired me to do more flute stuff. So, like, in a very literal sense, oh, it's not letting me play the song on Spotify. Yippee! Hello. All right, chat. I'm trying to. I have to go through my songs right now. There we go. Sorry, so we go back through all these songs here, and we go to Flute Gang. There we go. I love my brass and my flutes, chat. It's just fun. This song is a fun song to listen to, and it was a fun song to make. So I'm really happy with it, and it's really cool. Anyway, coming back down here, we have Photo Frames. Now, this song is interesting because I think in hindsight, this should have been a main Ivycomb song, because I write a lot of dark music these days, but like, Photo Frames is a song about hurting people, so like, it's kind of a little different than my normal stuff, and like, most of the main Ivycomb music is music that I write from personal experience. Photo Frames was not that. Photo Frames was a song that I wrote entirely based on like a hypothetical of like Retro the character like missing an old Dutch Angel Dragon love back when Retro was still a duchy and now Retro is a bat, but like, yeah, this is a hypothetical song, and like, I love the drop in it so much, dude. Like, for those of you that haven't heard it, it's like, again, it's got kind of like a suburban thing going on. Very, very incredibly deep brass. I like the song. I think it's actually aged pretty well, all things considered. But like, could I do better today? Absolutely. But that's true for like every song on this list. So, you know, I make do with what I have. And like, just in general, it's a pretty fascinating little thing, you know? Anyhow, with that in mind, I think that Photo Frames is one of the best retro releases, and it's so good that it should be an Ivycomb release. I would put it like, I would put it below Ghost and below Slughead Pinball, right here, right between Flute Gang and Slughead Pinball. I like Photo Frames a lot, but like, I listen to all these songs more than it, and like, it's good, but it's not like incredible, you know? It's just pretty good. Anyhow, Clutch. I talked about this song kind of already. I really like the vocals in this song, and it's different. The artwork is from Forza Horizon, and then I just like color corrected it and whatnot. It's a funk song. There's not too much to say about it. I think it's good, but I think that it's like just kind of it's a beat more than a song. I'll put it here. I'll put it right near the bottom of C tier. It's good though. I like it. Like, it's a good song. It's just, there's not too much to say, but it's not super memorable, you know? I think that one of the things that constitutes a lot of these songs up here is they're very memorable, iconic songs. Neverland is like just such an experience. Rubicon is the definition of a musical experience. It makes you feel emotions. I know several people cried when they first heard Rubicon, and I don't blame those people. Like, a lot of these songs are so iconic in how they sound and how they feel, and that makes them deserving of these titles up here. Sparkle. You're going into C tier. I like Sparkle a lot. It reminds me of the Fat Rats' older music, and that is not an accident. I mean, like, it's very much a song that is aligned with those kinds of values and whatnot. But that having been said, Sparkle is like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe what Sparkle like represents. I don't know how to describe this to you guys. I really don't. And like, the thing is that like, Sparkle as a song is a song that I actually like a lot, but like, I couldn't in good faith actually like put this song any higher than where it's at. And the reason for that is genuinely really dumb simple. And that's just that, like, it's not anything super. It doesn't have a lot going on. It's like, it's a good little kind of glitch hop-esque song, but like, that's all that it is. It doesn't have anything else going for it. And I like it. It's a cool song. It is aged pretty well, all things considered, but would I rank it at the top of any of my list? Absolutely not. In fact, like, as I was just saying, it's a fairly uninteresting song overall, all things considered. Oh my god, I'm gonna get stuck talking about this song for way too long. The thing is like, as previously mentioned, I don't know actually. It's so hard to talk about this, lol. Chat. Okay, hold on a second. So, Sparkle. We're gonna move it up. I've talked myself moving it higher. I like the sound of Sparkle so much, guys. Like, it's just such a good song. What else am I supposed to say about it? It's just so good. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's really, really good. But yeah. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to stall anymore. It's really cool. I'm really proud of it, and I think that you should be too, chat. Smile emoji. You should be proud of the song, and you should like it. It's really good. I actually think you should listen to Sparkle. It's just other stuff is better. Anyway, Animation Meme. Animation Meme is based on a song that I made for Xiao Xin's community way back when, because I used to be a really big fan of Xiao Xin, and then now we've become friends. It's very funny. But Xiao Xin was a big inspiration for me, and I took a bunch of his Twitch clips and made them into this weird compilation song back when those were popular, and then I made the instrumental for it, and the instrumental is actually pretty good. But I re-released it a year later a few years later as Animation Meme. That's why this is on the Throwback Thursday EP. These are old songs of mine being re-released. But yes, I will put you probably bottom of C tier because it's just not it doesn't deserve more than that. Anyway, Death Valley. Death Valley is a really cool song. It is again, one of the very early songs when I first got back into making music, and I think that it is it's a lot of fun, but it's very much more a soundtrack song than an Ivycomb music song, because nowadays I make more pop music kind of stuff. I would say that Death Valley should be in C tier. No, it should be at the top of D tier, because there's not much going on in the song. It's this song would be better in a video game OST than on my Spotify. I don't know how else to word it to you guys. I like it though, it's very deserty sounding, and Death Valley is actually what inspired Sahara. And Sahara is an S tier song, so this song's legacy is much bigger than itself, but it's only a D tier song. Starbound, on the other hand, has aged pretty well. I like Starbound a lot. I think that I would put Starbound in B tier. It's aged pretty well, but it is comparatively quite amateur to my newer stuff. There's no working around that. It's just simply an older Ivycomb music song. You can't substitute experience with it. Sound pretty good. I think that I can do a lot better today. Starbound might be deserving of a revisit at some point. It's also a lore song, but it needs to be reworked entirely before I would even talk about it in the discussion of modern Ivycomb music. Anyway, pretty good song. I like it a lot. I hope that you guys like it as well. I know that some of you guys rank Starbound high in your list, but to me, it's just I think I would put it, because it's got some hard-hitting emotional bits, and overall it's pretty good. I think I would put it actually in C tier, right below Five Nights at Freddy's. I like it more than these other songs, but that's where it's at. It's a C tier song. It's just okay. Tokyo. This song was the very first song of mine that started to gain some traction. It's also my oldest song, period, that has over 1 million plays. And it was my third release ever, which is crazy. But Tokyo I made in 2019 under my previous alias, and then I re-released it under Ivycomb, where it did way better than it originally did. And Tokyo is just genuinely a really good song. I'm really proud of it. I think it deserves the success it has, and it's kind of iconic. I think that it's a pretty good song too. It's a full flavor song, so it's got a lot of different genre stuff going on. But overall, it's just genuinely a good song. I think that Tokyo has aged really, really well. I don't have too much else to say about it. That said, again, I just don't have too much else to say about Tokyo. It's I love it, but it's an old song. It's 6 years old now, and it has a legacy, but if it weren't for its legacy, it'd probably be in B tier. It's still a really good song, but it is eclipsed by all these guys for sure. That's why it's at the bottom of A tier, because this is not where it actually should be, but it's where it deserves to be. Soul Astray. Soul Astray was the first actual Ivycomb release. It was originally also a previous alias song, and I love it. I think very fondly of Soul Astray. I'm very proud of it. And I think that it is my oldest song that's aged really well, and I reference it in Luminescence. I just wish I could see another perspective. One wish is all I ask for to help me with this perplexion. Please just say a word. I need to hear a voice. Anyway, Soul Astray is really good. I think I would actually rank it among the A tier songs genuinely. I'd say it's right above Photo Frames or Right Below Slug Cat Pinball. It's a really good song. It's aged miraculously well for being as old as it is, and I'm really proud of it. Happy. Oh, and also the song is so jazzy. Soul Astray is so jazzy, dude. Anyway, Happy is the final song. And Happy I released as a retro song because I was being safe about it. This song is very edgy compared to most of my modern Ivycomb music, and it is again kind of in that amateur hour area, and so it's just okay. I think I would put Happy in C tier. I think it's better than all these songs, but not by much. I would put it I'm feeling so fucked up, yeah, singing feeling in my heart. I'd put it above Shadow of an Angel, I think. It's really good, but not much higher than that. It's it's just an old Ivycomb song, which isn't a bad thing at all, but yeah, there you go. This is the final tier list, guys. I will really quickly here, let me bring all this up for you all here. So, here we go. Wait, I'm gonna have to zoom out one more time, I think. There we go, this is fine. So, here we go. If you want to screenshot this, guys, I'll let you screenshot it, I guess. Here is the official Ivycomb music tier list. This is how I rank my own music as of April 28th, 2025. This is the official ranking. You can tell me I'm wrong if you so choose. And yeah, I think that it's pretty cool. I'm happy I finally did this. This has been on my notes for a few weeks, actually. A fun fact for you guys, I've been meaning to do the Ivycomb music tier list for a hot minute. And I'm happy I finally did it. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. It has been a surprisingly effort-heavy video for what it is. I didn't think it was going to take me an hour to record this, but all things considered, you know what, man, I think that it's pretty cool. That said, I just want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You can see them all on the screen right here. Cypher, Caden, Ice Shredder, Minecraft Trackers, Perp240, Cutie Patootie, Dallas of Banana Ragam, Error, Insanity Kills, PJ Sabretooth, Scarlet Trash, Wary, Novicube the Red Moon, Cat with Autism, Enigmatic Elm, Luminal Nova, Relic the Kobo, and That One Cube. Thank you guys so much for your continued support of my content. I really, really appreciate it. Your Patreon subs support both the music and this channel here. So thank you for supporting me on Patreon. You can do it for as little as $4 a month. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope you liked this video, and stay safe, everybody. I'll see you in the next upload, which will probably be in like 2 days. It might be repo, we'll see.